What is good, ladies and gentlemen, you beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's doing well and is enjoying the start to their week. I'm pretty tired, as usual, but no change there. Anyhow, what we've got here is TDM on Hunted. I'm just going to put it out there again. The struggle has been real. The last few games of multiplayer that I've been playing, I played with friends on the Xbox One, and we were getting pooped on on a regular basis. That all ended, and then I decided, right, I'll see if I can get myself. Look at this guy! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! And then I decided that what I would do is hop onto the PS4 and have a go and see what we could do, and see if I can pull a gameplay together. And I'm not going to lie, the first few games, or at least 4 or 5 games that I played anyways, were an absolute struggle, to say the least. It was, I don't know what was happening. It just seems to be a regular occurrence. The hit detection wasn't quite right, the connections weren't quite right, the sweaty lobbies weren't quite right, just the usual stuff. I mean, I played a couple of games where I was put into a lobby, and I think I went something like 21 and 10, nothing too amazing, nothing too spectacular, yet nobody on my team went positive at all, full stop. And it was just the most frustrating, annoying, made me want to scream, made me want to rage quit, made me want to just take my PS4 and throw it out the window. But I decided that I would stick with it, give it one last try, go to my go-to gun, which as ever is the Vesper. This one's got a silencer on, and I'm doing obviously unlocking the hero camo, well, not hero camos, but trying to do the camo unlocks and all the characters and everything. So I'm now just doing the rejack section, so I'm trying to get used to using rejack, and you're going to see me use it a couple of times in this, and it's a bit tough to get used to it at first, because you've got to try and strategically work out where the guys that just killed you, and then when you obviously launch the rejack, you've then got to move out of the way and make sure that you've got enough space to come back and hit the guy that's just killed you. Because I think one of the things is, I think you've got to get something like 20 kills with, and see here, this is a rejack fail, you've got to get 20 kills with rejack, just after using rejack to unlock the headgear for the character, so it takes a little bit of time. But yeah, I love the Vesper. Pharaoh was one of my go-to SMGs, but the Vesper definitely is just the fire rate and everything that's on it and stuff like that just tends to work really, really well. It's a good medium to close range submachine gun, I find, and it just seems to work quite well. But in this game, I actually have quite a good game. I died quite a few times, but I managed to come out on top, spoiler alert, and I do get the game-winning kill cam, and it is a pretty sweet game-winning kill cam, actually, so I was quite chuffed with that. But as ever, I've got Sixth Sense on again. I find that perk works really, really well, working with Dead Silence as well. Scavenger on as well, because with the Vesper, as everybody knows, you do tend to chew through bullets like nobody's business, so it's important to make sure that you got Scavenger on, that you can pick up any spare ammo that's floating around. So yeah, this is I think it's one of the first times that I've shown Hunted on my channel. It tends to either be Combine or Redwood, so this is quite a new thing. So I think this gameplay, again, it just demonstrates sticking it out, and maybe what I should have done at the beginning of this gameplay is just show the shit that I went through in this one, or the few games before. And again, it's the whole thing when you play in a lobby where you are solo playing, and not that I carry the team by any stretch of the imagination, because I don't, but yeah, I'm still finding the same problems both on Xbox. Well, mind you, with Xbox One, you have got that issue where you just cannot for the life of you join a friend's lobby, no matter what you try and do. So it turns out that whenever you start up the game, what you end up having to do is effectively reset your router to make sure if you could your NAT type could be open on the Xbox One, but for whatever reason it shows as moderate. My NAT type always shows as moderate, but on the actual console it shows as open. So I don't know what's happening in terms of the data, the port forwarding and that kind of stuff, but there seems to be a bit of an issue with that. I don't know, I might invest in a better router that might give me that might keep my port always open. But me and my friend, I mean, we used to play Black Ops a lot. Well, we used to play Call of Duty a lot, me and my friends. But what has happened recently is that obviously Destiny's come about and everybody's playing Destiny. But as everybody knows, Destiny is so stale at the moment. And obviously, as everybody knows, Destiny 2 isn't going to be released until next year, which is a bit of a bummer. So we've all paid a load of money for a new game and we're not going to get any DLC with it. Here's another rejack fail. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. But yeah, so it just turns out that obviously with Destiny that's disappointing, because we all used to grind that game and, you know, we played it from year one, doing everything that we can, done all the raids, done all of that kind of stuff, unlocked all the gear, and there is nothing new for us to do for a little while apart from the new events that they're bringing out. Excuse me, ooh, bit of windy pops. Apart from the new events that they're bringing out, which are just absolutely pointless, to be honest with you. They're not game changing, there's no new weapons or anything like that, so it almost makes it pointless trying to do it. So it's just one of those things. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, but we've got to try and do our best with what we have, I suppose. So we've kind of, or my friends have kind of crept back to playing Black Ops again, which is a really cool thing, because we always tend to have a laugh whenever we're playing Black Ops, so or Call of Duty I should say. But yeah, a couple of my mates absolutely hate the game. They hate the movement, they hate the abilities, they don't like the specialists, and with evidence, I suppose it's another lesson that you can learn with anything. These things do take time. Watch this double kill here, because I have no idea what these guys are doing. Apart from trying to take my sentry out, but they don't even know that I'm there, and then I get taken out. Just one of them things. But yeah, this is a kind of a lesson with anything. I suppose you can put it in life. If you're doing something that you don't particularly want to do, or you don't particularly like, or you're not sure about, you've got to stick things through to be able to get better at something. And that's one of the things with, particularly with COD. You know, I'm 35 years old, so I suppose you could say I'm too old to be playing games, but I enjoy this. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sort of the aspects of ranking stuff up and doing bits and pieces like that. And I wasn't brilliant at the start of it. I mentioned it in a comment. Look, this guy just appeared out of nowhere. I've mentioned it in a commentary before, but you kind of got to earn your stripes with a lot of stuff. So you have to go through the pain to be able to get good at something. And the good stuff in life is never ever easy. And I don't want to turn this into a bit of a sermon by any stretch of the imagination, but the good stuff in life is never easy. I get the rejack right. The good stuff in life is never easy, but with that being said, you know, once you start to get a little bit better and understand the game a little bit more, you tend to get better at it and you tend to do better in it. I never used to go positive at the start when I started playing Black Ops 3. Now I 9 times out of 10 will always go positive in a game. So that's, you know, that's always a good thing, and it's always nice to see kind of your progression within something. And again, like I say, you can use that with life. If something is difficult, you've just got to keep trying it until you get a little bit better at it. Like I said, I never meant for this to turn into a sermon, but it just something came into my head and I decided that I wanted to say it. So hopefully, you know, take that advice on board, take it to the bank, use it, enjoy it, make something of it. There we go. That's my lesson for the day. Anyways, I think this gameplay's coming to an end now. As you can see, we're doing quite well. I think we're whomping on the other team, I think is probably the right thing to say. So it was an enjoyable game. It was the last game that I played of the night, and it always tends to be that way. You think to yourself, no, I'll just have one more game, and then you have one more game, and COD is good at doing this. You play the last game that you're going to play, and when you come back to it, you think, right, that's it, I'm never going to play it again. This is going to be the last game that I play, and for whatever reason, you tend to have a really good game, and you think, oh, do you know what, I think I'm going to play it a little bit longer. It's funny how games do that anyways. But yeah, just watch this final kill cam as it comes up now. Don't think I need to say anything else there. I got the rejack absolutely spot on that one. The guys on the other team were not very happy about what I just did. But again, just watch the kill cam. Nice one piece. Get dropped. Use the rejack. He's reloading. Luckily for me, and I managed to get the final kill cam with the rejack, which I thought was pretty sweet. So yeah, I've got Ghost on as well, sorry I should say. But anyways, that was the gameplay. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you have enjoyed the video, please don't forget to click that like button. If you are new to my channel, please also don't forget to subscribe. And guys, we will see you on the next one. Thanks again for stopping by, really appreciate it. Peace!